Are ICOs so last year? A few months ago, my team and I started to work on advising a new ICO, a well-thought-through offering which has huge real-world benefits. That's not so surprising, you might say. After all, that's what we do, advising ICOs how to market themselves. The story here is that halfway through the process, we were no longer advising an ICO, but an STO. That's how fast the markets we work in are changing. In this case, the website was up and running, the videos were all shot and edited, and the whole marketing strategy was powering forward. Except the core offering had changed. The product and service were the same, but the instrument to achieve funding was entirely new. I've spoken before about the early Wild West days of crypto and how I welcome the increasing regulation which has come to the whole process of funding new enterprises. In some ways, we are starting to see that process come full circle. The great thing about initial coin offerings was that they were fast and easy to do, partly because they could be constructed outside of the normal restrictive rules for fundraising. In this respect, ICOs were closer to crowdfunding, where you found your audience of investors because they were emotionally or ideologically attached to your offering. They wanted to support what you were doing, and so people bought utility tokens in the new enterprise which had a value in the goods or services which the enterprise was hoping to offer too. Because these utility tokens were transacted using cryptocurrencies as well as having their own functionality, they could also be sold on. As we all know, this became highly attractive to some investors who made rapid and impressive income by selling on. A problem for the new business was that their funding was insecure. A problem for serious investors was that a utility token has no inherent value. If the investor wants to cash in their investment in, let's say, an ICO offering travel services, there is the possibility that all the investor will get back his travel services. And so the concept of the security token offering was born, where there is a real and stable value implied. In other words, it's almost like the traditional pattern of raising capital through stocks and shares, only now the medium is the blockchain and cryptocurrencies. The effect of this is greater stability and a much more attractive arena for the serious and corporate investors to start operating in. What this also means is that the world of STOs moves ever closer to the regulated world of traditional finance. How will this pan out? Well, we will see increasingly that the big players will become involved in startups which recently would have been classified as ICOs. I drew attention only last week to the giant investment company BlackRock getting involved in crypto. It may also mean that we see less of the mom-and-pop fan-type investment where people help fund a startup because they believe in what it's doing or are excited by its products and services. So perhaps we lose some of the excitement and enthusiasm and gain some stability and long-term wealth creation. You can't say the world we work in is slow-moving.